Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 most expensive things bought by billionaires. Before we start, I want you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Now, it's a question that often pops up in everyone's mind. What do the rich and famous splurge on? After all, there is no such thing as a budget constraint for them, so what is it that they are spending the megabucks on? Here we list out the most crazy things tech billionaires have bought. Let's get into it. At number 10, Elon Musk and his James Bond submarine car, at $1 million. Tesla founder and CEO is known for his eccentricities. One of his most bizarre purchases was the Lotus Esprit submarine car that was used in the classic Bond movie, The Spy Who Loved Me. Musk forked up close to $1 million to acquire the car. At number 9, Bill Gates and the scriptures of Leonardo da Vinci at $30 million. Microsoft's co-founder Bill Gates spent close to $30 million in 1994 to acquire a 72-page manuscript of Da Vinci. It is said that Da Vinci wrote it in the early 16th century and has full diagrams, writings, and sketches. At number 8, Sergey Brin and his super yacht at $80 million. Like the other co-founder of Google, Sergey Brin spent an extravagant sum on a luxury yacht called the Dragonfly. Brin bought this super yacht in 2011 for $80 million. At one point, this was the world's fastest super yacht and has an open-air cinema among other facilities on board. At number 7, Larry Page and his luxury yacht at $45 million. Google's co-founder Larry Page shelled out close to $45 million on Sense's luxury yacht. The yacht has a helipad, 10 luxurious suites, jet skis, among many other things. Page bought this yacht sometime in 2011. At number 6, Michael Dell and the most expensive apartment in New York at $100 million. In February 2018, Dell founder Michael Dell paid over $100 million for the 10,923 square foot apartment in New York. At that time, it was reported that no other house in New York had surpassed the cost of $100 million. At number 5, Mark Zuckerberg and two 700-acre properties at $100 million. While Facebook's CEO is a well-known philanthropist, he did spend close to $100 million on two properties in Kauai's North Shore area, according to Forbes. The billionaire bought two properties, one 393-acre beach property and another 357-acre sugarcane plantation in 2014. At number 4, Larry Ellison and his Hawaii island at $300 million. The founder of Oracle in 2012 spent close to $300 billion to buy the Lanai Island in Hawaii. The island is home to two Four Seasons resorts and is spread over 90,000 acres. At number 3, Carlos Slim and his Museum of Artworks at $800 million. Collecting art is the favorite hobby of the nouveau rich as well as the old-timers, but Mexican telecom magnate took it to another level. He spent over $800 million on a museum to showcase over 65,000 of the collection of artworks he owns. At number 2, Mukesh Ambani and his sprawling home at $1 billion. India's richest man also lives in one of the most famous addresses in the country. His house, Antilla, was built at an estimated cost of $1 billion. It's 27-story structure that is spread over 400,000 square foot and has 3 helipads, a ballroom, 6 underground parking levels, and 9 elevators. Mukesh Ambani's 27-story home, the world's first apartment to cost more than $1 billion, and the world's largest single-family home, constantly gets tongues wagging. In 2002, when Ambani lost his father to a stroke, the billionaire businessman began to consider building a home for his wife and 3 children in their hometown of Mumbai. 6 years later, the 61-year-old dipped into his fortune and started construction on Antilia, a 27-story apartment in the heart of Mumbai on one of the world's priciest streets. Since taking over as chairman of Reliance Industries, Ambani has sat comfortably at the top of India's rich list and as of July was worth $45 billion. His father, Dhirubhai Ambani, was the ultimate rags-to-riches story in India, starting a humble materials business that the family later turned into the world's biggest producer of polyester fibers and yarns. And at number 1, Steve Ballmer's NBA team at $2 billion. Microsoft's other co-founder, Steve Ballmer, spent close to $2 billion on acquiring NBA team Los Angeles Clippers. The Clippers were bought by Ballmer in 2014. When Steve agreed to purchase the Los Angeles Clippers for a reported $2 billion, many felt he was overpaying for the franchise simply because the team was a toy he wanted and he was willing to pay whatever it took to make that happen. When comparing the sale to the team's revenues and earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization, it does appear that Ballmer's bid was completely out of whack with what others have paid for NBA teams in recent years. And that's all for today, folks. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another amazing video from us. Until next time.